Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to make carrot cake muffins. I will link the recipe down below. I got it from Creme.com. I just want to point out today our supervisor is Pepper, which is actually very strange because she's my feral cat who usually wants nothing to do with me, but she apparently wants to watch me make carrot cake muffins today. And Herman, if you're looking for a black cat, he's available for adoption. And that's Danny playing in his water bowl. Okay, so there are a lot of carrot cake muffin recipes out there. This is got very good reviews, and the main reason I picked it is because, and I know people are gonna be like, I can't believe that, but why did I pick this recipe? Because it calls for vegetable oil and not butter. I have plenty of butter, but I don't have any room temperature butter, and usually when you're baking, you need I plan it out the night before so I can pull out any butter to come to room temperature. And this is kind of like a spur of the moment thing. And it took oil. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, vegetable oil is bad for you. Yeah, I don't really care. I drink 3 Dr. Peppers a day. I'm not really that concerned. I use vegetable oil. I do prefer butter, but I'll use vegetable oil in it when it's required. And so, typical stuff in a muffin: flour, sugar, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, brown sugar, 2 eggs at room temperature. I've had that sitting here for a while. Vanilla extract might be a problem. I don't know if I have any vanilla extract because I used the last of it the other day. Oh my God. Would almond extract be the same? Okay, I gotta go look through my cupboard real quick. And I need 2 cups of carrots. This might not be 2 cups worth. I did buy more carrots just in case, but this is what was left over from last time I bought carrots. I'm going through a carrot craze right now, so I did buy more carrots. Pepper, what are the chances that I have some old vanilla in my cupboard? Let's go see. Okay. Hey Pepper, guess what? No vanilla extract. But I do have 3 bottles of almond extract, a bottle of peppermint extract, and a bottle of orange extract. I do not know why I have 3 bottles of almond extract, enough to last me 20 lifetimes. So I Googled, what is a good substitution for vanilla extract? Actually, one of the substitutions was almond. It says it's not the exact same, of course, but it will give a good flavor. You just have to use less, and it didn't say how much less. And I do know almond can be very strong. But it also said bourbon. Bourbon is a very good substitution for vanilla, that it has like this same similar taste. Which, I don't know. Don't know if that makes sense or not. I mean, whatever. I'd rather try bourbon than almond extract. So I do have a little bourbon left. My husband did order me more vanilla. I mentioned it in my last video that I used the last of it. It's just gonna take a couple days because I don't like what the grocery store carries. I like foreign ones. So anyway, yeah. Did I even say why I was making carrot cake muffins? I had carrots left over. We absolutely loved the carrot cake cookies we made the other day. Ate them like within a day, but I had leftover cream cheese icing from that. And so I asked Robert, do you want me to make carrot cake donuts or carrot cake muffins? And he prefers muffins, so that's why I'm making carrot cake muffins. So let me get shredding, and I'll pull out the rest of the ingredients. 350. Let's start the oven at 350. I got all the wet ingredients in the mixing bowl except for the carrots. I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna mix these together, add the carrots, and then mix the dry ingredients. So not as many ingredients as the carrot cake cookies that I did the other day, but a lot more carrots. I did end up having to open the second bag of carrots. Oh, I can smell that brandy. All right, let's get this mixing. Here is everything incorporated together. The recipe says it made 14 muffins. I just use cupcake tins. Is that what everyone else uses? Cupcake liners? And cupcake tins. I'm not going to use liners. I'm just going to spray them really good. I do have cupcake liners, but they're like either Christmas themed or Halloween themed. So we're just gonna spray these really good with butter spray. So I filled 20 muffin tins as opposed to 14 like the recipe said. These are older muffin tins. Maybe they're smaller than newer ones. Maybe she had a bigger muffin tin. I did feel like my shredded carrots were very wet, more moisture than I remember when I shredded carrots the other day. So I don't know. I guess they were really super fresh carrots. I don't know. But, or maybe I just didn't fill them full enough. She said 2/3 full. I thought I did pretty good. That one looks a little low. That one looks a little low. But the rest look pretty even. Anyway, 20 minutes at 350 degrees. I think they look pretty good after 20 minutes. I'm gonna put them on a cooling rack for a little bit before I ice them. I'm not gonna ice all of them, just some of them. The butter spray worked perfectly. They came out no sticking whatsoever. They look good on the bottom. All right, I iced 2 of them. This is the leftover icing from the cookies. We're gonna do a quick taste test before I ice the rest of them. All right, taste test. That was a cat. That's pretty darn good. I was worried it was gonna be too much carrot, but that tastes pretty darn good. What do you think?
I like them. It's still not as heavy as the carrot cake I've had.
But you like it?
I do.
Yeah.
Just saying, sometimes it's very thick and heavy.
Too heavy? Like this is a good. I really like it. This is another keeper recipe. I'm gonna do this one again. I had just enough icing to ice all the muffins, and we ate 4 of them. So Robert likes them. If I had to choose between these muffins or making the cookies I made on the previous food video, I would make the cookies. I like the cookies much better, but these muffins are really good. These ones are a little easier because they have less ingredients, but the cookies were like amazing.